I have seen esports grow and develop, first starting with my own family, where all three of my kids have been really involved in the esports community. My son as a commenter on YouTube and then a caster for Overwatch competitions. I've seen how they, in my own family, have developed communities around themselves online and how important that was to them, especially like during the pandemic when we were all in our homes. Their communities were still intact. And it was then that I really started to realize that this could be an important social space for our kids. And when a position opened up here at Mason to be an esports coordinator and maybe start to develop the program here, start to create that community for our students to compete and socialize and be a part of this online sporting system, I said, yeah, I wanted to give that a shot and try to bring that to more students.
I started setting up the chessboard when I was around 2 years old. My parents have a video of it. It's very funny to watch now. But I didn't really play it as much, just setting it up. But I did start to get a little serious about it when I was 7 years old. There isn't really much that changes when it's over the board and online because it's all of the same pieces, all of the same moves. So it's more of just really telling what the opponent, what your opponent's trying to say with their body language. But you can't really experience that because it's online, and unless you're know them and know how they're going to play, it's not really something that you would think about. The person that I played against to make it to the finals was someone who I kept on encountering and losing to in the preseason, which really annoyed me. But then that one game, I was finally able to beat them and beat them in the best of 5, and I was able to go to the finals where I faced Faiaz. I feel like it was a very exhilarating match because, it's nationals and you're really, the title of being the best in the nation is really, it really gets to you. So there's a ton of stress, a ton of pressure on it, but I tried to just play my best.
We've got one tournament through the Middle School Esports League as well as the High School Esports League that are really pretty much online. The students go and they choose a time that they want to compete on the night that their particular game competes, and they log into the system and they compete with any number of students or teams all over the country. And that might just be in their own homes or in their own rooms. If it's a team sport, then they're communicating with their team all over our community, all online. But I also have a group of students who comes in and they just want to play Nintendo or on their Switches and just get together. It'll be just a bunch of kids talking to each other and having a great time playing games.
Now the world is more technology based, so people are more likely to engage in those kind of stuff. So I would tell them so if you are really interested, you could just play it and then win great stuff in Mason. So
I was actually just on the phone with Thomas More College yesterday, where they are developing their program. They're starting to offer scholarships for kids who are going to play another big game that we play is Rocket League, which is a whole different kind of game. So it's really the entire breadth of what's available electronically and through what's traditionally called a video game, but is now being looked at as a huge competition. Colleges are recognizing it, families are recognizing it, and it's great that we can develop those kids here at Mason as well.